Stefan, please, I leave you the floor.
Okay. Okay, thanks, Oleg, for the introduction, and thanks for all people joining here today. For me, it's a very, very interesting topic. Why? And I see some other people also in the service industry. We are a logistics company. We don't have assets, so our biggest asset is people. And in today's market, people play a more and more important role on the one hand. The other hand, it's also, we have lack of labor resources also, so they become more scarce to get. So that's for me very important topic personally. Secondly, I think even if you work, I don't know, if you make smartphones, you're a product company, you still need people to develop and to be creative in making the phone. Or if you are an airline company, you can buy new airplanes, you can give a good service in food, but still you have people who do the stewards, the pilots. So people are in everybody's business. It's important and becoming more important. And I would like to share only one small thing, 1 minute. And secondly, I want to share a problem I have also. And at the end of the session, if you can help me solving my problem, I will be very happy or give your opinion. But first of all, towards Ahlers, we call, if we hire people, we call it, we have a black coffee principle. If you hire people, we say, if you have a black coffee, you put milk inside. So you have coffee with milk, you can put coffee in again, it will never be black again. So the moment you make a compromise, you lose. And I think for us as a company in hiring people, we never make a compromise. We have vacancies open for more than a year. But if you start, oh, but it's very urgent function, we need this person, we're going to make a compromise. After 6 months, you said, oh, we need to adapt a little bit. We need to give the person maybe a second chance. We need to assist the person because it's not fulfilling all the needs. And 1 year later, you decide, oh, maybe you should replace the person. But in the meantime, you lost 1 year. Maybe the right candidate was available, but you didn't need him. So my advice, and that's something we use in our company very rigid, is that don't make compromise in hiring people. And then the second point, I would like to share my problem with you. No, I have many problems, but I will share only one for this seminar.
Recording in progress.
Yes. Right, I hear some noise. Like I said, in Russia, we have a lot of warehousing activities. We have blue collars, and today's market situation in Russia is that the blue collars, a lot of them were like immigrants. They went back because of COVID to their home country, but they don't come back today, or much less as before. And a lot of warehouse workers, they became a courier. Ozone is very popular. All this Yandex delivery, they start to work as a courier. And also these companies needs more and more warehouse workers. And I put an open letter on Monday to a lot of organizations where I also share my problem, is that a courier company today is paying a double salary what I'm paying. Double salaries. Ozone is paying double salary for warehouse workers as we are paying. So for us to keep people, we need to increase salaries, which I cannot charge to my customers, because my customers, they say, yeah, okay, you can increase the salary maybe 10% of the cost, 10%, because we know the market is changing, but you cannot increase with 20, 30%. I have lack of people. Maybe I increase my salaries, but maybe in 1 year there is less scarcity on labor in the market, so everything goes down again. I cannot say to my people, oh, now we're going to decrease your salaries. It's not really a good way forward. On the other hand, I said to Stefan, but why don't you automate? If you automate, you don't need people. You can replace people by a conveyor or a robot or whatever. But there I need a long-term commitment from my customer. Where I said to my customer, I can help you, but I need a long-term commitment, 5-7 years, because this automation only pays off after 5-7 years. And you need to guarantee that your parameters or pallet or whatever is not changing. Because if it's changed, my automation doesn't work anymore. And because we are a service provider, we don't have any power to the customer. They can change their pallet setup. They can pick big boxes, small boxes, big pallets, small pallets. So I face as a service provider a very, very big problem on labor. How can I get my labor, and how can I make sure I can pay them and still make a profit at the end? Because today the profits are gone because we have increased salaries, the rates for labor, offices, we use agents, labor agents plus 25%, just to pay plus 25% we pay. So how can I involve my customer in the current problem? And what about automation? How can I make sure that the customer is convinced to invest in the long term with the 3PL provider? So this is a bit, I share a bit my problem with the audience. I maybe have a solution, maybe not. But I think it's today also very interesting to listen to the speakers, because Oleg already introduced them. It's about what is the labor market in Russia today, and Christian will tell a lot about that, trends. How can you work with foreign people in Russia? What are the on work visas, but also how to work with Russians in Belgium? How can you convince your shareholder or your board in Belgium that in Russia today the salaries are increasing much more than inflation? So there are a lot of things happening on the labor market, and I hope also, like Oleg says, at the end we have half an hour foreseen, I think, for question and answers, but also for discussion. So really, if you have also an idea, if you have also some problem which pops up, or you have a thing you would like to discuss, don't hesitate to do this. And if you have a solution for my problem, I will give you a nice box of chocolates with pleasure from Belgium. So Oleg, that's my introduction.
Thank you, Stefan. As I understand it, I understood that more you use people remotely today, more Yandex will need courier, and that will increase every time.
No, but I mean, for me, it's a very interesting idea. Today, 1.5 years, talent left the office literally because they went working from home. So if you need to hire talent, why you need to hire talent locally? I have now vacancies I put in the market, which our office is in Petersburg, but we put the vacancies in Belarus, we put the vacancies in Ukraine, in Central Asia, in whole Russia. So also hiring talent, why you need to hire somebody locally, let them fly once per month to the office for the week, and that's the rest of the week. The rest of the month, person can work at home. So for me, it's also, like you said, remote working brings also opportunities.
Yeah, but I believe it's like this. I will pass the floor to Christian Tegethoff, the managing director, the founder of CT Executive Search. I will not take your time, Christian, please.
Thanks a lot, Oleg. Yeah, and also, of course, thanks a lot to Stefan. So it is really a pleasure to talk to you very briefly, of course. Yeah, so the time is ticking. So I think I have 15, maybe 20 minutes now to talk about HR in Russia. I hope you can see my screen. Does it work? Yeah. Yep. Okay. Perfect. We'll now wait. Try to run it. Okay. Perfect.